Yeah, the last time we saw these two teams face off, the rookies were not in the form that they are now.
Yeah.
So things have changed drastically.
I feel like overall the rookies have seen a lot of fairly drastic changes, but I do think that this is. I think everyone's at their like final point of like, this is my team, and like they're not gonna switch around positioning or anything like that.
Yeah, like we might see some small positional changes, but that would be it because trade deadline's over. So
Exactly.
oh god, the Pep is here. The Pep is. Oh
That's
yeah,
cool.
Jolteon is here. Okay. Oh Ash.
Hell yeah.
We stream together thing. Did you send it or?
Not yet.
Okay. No, do not return to captain selection.
Oh wait, that's.
For those of you who might be like, we just came in on a weird conversational note, you are correct. You did.
I sent a request.
Alright, let me see if I can accept it.
But
I tried to accept.
normally when I knock, I create my own stream together.
Yeah, my problem is not creating the stream together. My problem is the fact that I can't load the page. Can you see my name in there? I don't know what's going on.
It says waiting for host right now.
Waiting for host.
Yeah. Oh, wait, there we go. Wait. It's asking me if I...
It's asking you what?
It says Seamnote wants to collaborate. I am Seamnote.
Seamnote wants to collaborate with himself. Okay.
Huh? What kind of infinite viewer glitch is this? I can tell something went wrong. Okay, I just tried to request again.
Okay, let me see if I can accept it.
You got it.
I clicked accept and failed to load stream together.
Can you cancel the stream together? Like all together?
I can only close the window.
That's fair.
I don't know, chat. I don't know what's going on. I imagine if I did like a purge of my browser, would I lose all my sign-ins?
I mean, you could maybe do like a clear cache kind of deal.
Let me see if I can.
What's up, Alex? Sluggers is the best. This is going to be an AI in like league, so we're watching computers play against each other. But this is a just top. It has been a top tier thing, a part of my week for 12 weeks, about 12 weeks now. It just requests again.
1 second, I haven't found where to reset my shit.
All good. Here, I got you. Let me DM you. Because I have to actively do this for work sometimes.
Oh, here we go. I found this.
Should be that. Aw, Jolteon, thank you so much. But yeah, we absolutely love Sluggers. We just love Nintendo games in general, especially older ones.
Well, Team Together told me to fuck off, apparently, even after the refresh. So, I don't know. Yeah, I give up for tonight. We're just gonna go. No game but audio? No, it's not on purpose. I just haven't gotten to fixing that one. Because we're trying to fix the other problem first. No, now you guys should be able to hear it. Anybody know what passkey is? Because, like, every time I log into Google, it's like, use your passkey. I'm like, I don't have a passkey. What passkey?
It could be just the one that you use to get into your computer if you have one like that.
Oh no, Belber! You thought I said ASCII? No. I did not. Alright, I'm just making sure the teams are set. I can still see your chat, so I can still respond to them. Because I just opened up the thing to share together, even though it's not actually active. It still shows your chat in there. So it's like getting to see both chats at the same time anyway. Teams look like they're set. Jill's on the right. Yuna's on the left. Am I missing anything? No, everything looks right.
Not that I can tell.
Alright, let's get rolling, everybody. First match of the night, Rookies versus Monkeys. This one's going to be a big deal because both of these teams are at the top of the table.
Yo, Tomahawk, thank you so much. We absolutely love just the Lakitu screaming at us.
Oh, absolutely. I also love the fact that, like, basically baseball is the only real sport where referees, even though they're called umpires, are allowed to yell the most, like, nonsensical sounding shit to mean other things.
And everyone understands it on top of that. It's not even that, like, it just doesn't make sense. No, it makes complete sense. Let's go, Funky.
So Funky's up to bat here. First big hitter. And that looks like it might be a home run.
Oh, barely not.
That was Chris with assistance from Rebecca on that catch.
Yeah. Is it just me, or did, like, Funky Kong really hit his prime in the Wii era?
What was it? What was Prime in the Wii era?
I feel like Funky Kong hit his prime in the Wii era.
I think all of the Kongs were in their prime during the N64 to Wii sequence.
That's fair. I just feel like Funky Kong above everyone else, like, has hit that, so he's not showing it today though. Who is very much underperforming. Exactly, like, he's the best Mario Kart Wii character. He showed up in this, like, he kept just showing up in a bunch of different, like just Donkey Kong games in general, and Mario games on top of that. And
he was a fan favorite character, so it makes sense.
Oh yeah, like he came out, or like he was just being a highlight at the perfect time, because I feel like the 2000s.
That's gone. Critter with a 3-run homer. Sorry to interrupt, but holy shit.
No, yeah, that's granted. That's just Critter. Critter just hits absolute bombs out there, but that was so nice. But yeah, I feel like just the early 2000s, like, or like through the 2000s and like 2010s.
Yeah.
It was the perfect time for Funky Kong to just simply exist. So that was really nice.
That was a nice catch by Jill. Why are we rocking the show chat? Because my shared chat's not working. For some reason, it won't load for me. And I do not know why. Because it was loading before, now it won't.
I'm trying to look into some of my settings right now, if I'm being honest.
But also, how you doing, Emo? That sucks, you're right. But I still see Seam's chat, so if you would prefer to be on Seam's channel, I can still see what you're saying. So it's no big deal. And that's an easy catch by Jill. That's gonna end the inning. But 3 runs in the first. Huge. The thing is, though, like, I haven't changed any of my settings, Seam, so it doesn't make any sense why I can't. That's I guess what bothers me right now.
No, that's completely fair. I never started a stream together like the way I'm about to, so I'm going to hope that it works. Let me know if you get this invite. Oh.
Well, that made my computer lag a bit.
Yeah, me and you both. But hopefully that actually works now and everything's fine.
We're sorry, we couldn't find the page you were looking for? Excuse me?
Really?
And now... Failed to...
Oh, wait, hey.
Failed to load stream
No,
together.
it worked,
Please
though.
refresh your browser or to retry. But just told me.
But it worked, though. At least on my end.
Start it up. See if it connects my chat to yours.
No, it does. It's going right now.
Alright, somebody say something in both chats.
Because I can see your chat.
You see connected? Okay, because I don't. Oh, yes I do. Never mind. It's working now.
Together on. Okay, you know what? I say something in both chats. Let's go, Justin.
Hey, it
Evans,
works.
thank you.
Excellent. Fantastic. I can't host it anymore, apparently. Apparently I'm not allowed to host anymore. That's fine. That's fine, Twitch.
That's
I never wanted to host it to begin with.
Yeah, fuck you, Twitch. That is so weird, man. But at least it's working.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'll take it. It's fine.
Bitch rhymes with bitch for a reason. So true. So true.
You hate being a host party leader for stuff? I love being a host party leader. I love the power.
You just immediately kick people.
What was that you said about my mother? Boot.
Hey, what's Italy in the shape of?
Oh my god, I remember that shit.
Bring back that one.
Oh my god. For those of you who don't know, that's what people used to say on the internet right before they kick people.
Oh yeah. Classic Xbox 360 days.
Excuse me?
I'm sorry. Yeah, I was gonna say that fucking dome showed. And
how is that Toad alive right now? He
that.
just got a fastball thrown into his head.
I'm pretty sure he got a lobotomy. I think I think we witnessed Baby Peach somehow perform a lobotomy and no consequences were seen.
A baby threw it. You can at least put her in juvenile detention. Bases are loaded. And Funky is up. Oh my god, this man's already hit.
Let's go.
Hits of big hits this season. He could hit a home run here. He doesn't. Instead, he gets out and changes the tides.
Yeah. Funky Kong really be doing nothing out here.
He's struggling.
Funky is just having the worst day right now, getting blown up, constantly getting out, just not being able to hit the shots off, not being there to stop the home run.
That's another one gone.
What is Funky Kong doing? Yeah, Critter is literally carrying this entire team right now. As far
It's
as
5-0 in the bottom of the third because of 2 Critter home runs.
Exactly.
That's 2 outs. For once, an out was from Wiggler that had nothing to do with his personality. We're heading to the top of the fourth, 5-0 right now, in favor of the Monsters, or the Rookies. Yeah, we should switch the team names for Bowser and Bowser Jr. because the Rookies are way more monsters than the Monster side. All in hit to center field. That's going to be a hit. And Baby Peach comes off the mound.
And for Bowser Jr.
That's a double play.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know how in the world that's not an out when he caught that with his hand literally just outstretched 90 degrees.
I mean, Bowser Jr. is young, so it makes sense. Learning more about baseball rules here than in the real world. You're not going to learn much about the baseball's rules in here. Baseball's rules don't matter much in this game.
I mean, true, but I feel like we both know enough to kind of catch people up to how baseball works.
I mean, I can explain the whole sport if I really want to. It's pretty easy.
Exactly.
Like, I know most sports that are played in the United States. They're Mario Fireballs levels of dumb. Yeah, basically. Fireballs suck. That's gonna be an out.
Don't talk about your own team like that.
I will. I can. You can't stop me.
And I know you can. I don't want you to. I want you to keep believing.
I can't stop not believing.
If I can just huff so much copium every week for Greg that that he's going to do well this week, then I feel like you can just huff a little bit for your own team.
My team can't get over 500 anymore.
You know they don't need you to win.
The sad part is that 500 it might actually make it out of this division to the playoffs. That's the scary part. $500 should never make the playoffs. I'm sorry.
To be fair, it is a smaller league.
That's true.
Technically speaking, so you're gonna definitely have some underdogs in there.
You're not wrong. Star Badge from Bowser Jr. Well, I almost said Baby Bowser.
I mean, it's not entirely wrong.
Oh no, it's very wrong. Bowser Jr. is a different character. He's not an earlier rendition of another character like Baby Mario and Baby Luigi are.
That's true.
Oh, that's a good catch.
You really don't see Baby Bowser ever though, other than the Yoshi games.
Koopa Kid, isn't that Paper Mario?
Maybe. I know he's also in Mario Party. Like the earlier Mario Parties.
Mario Party? I don't remember Koopa Kid then. Which is weird because I play all the Mario parties. So he must not have been that important. Baby Bowser, Bowser Jr. It's Bowser Jr. here playing. Ooh, strike with a star pitch. Maria doesn't swing on the second. She's on the last chance here. Oh my god!
Oh my gosh. And no run to second?
Not even an attempt! That's crazy!
I've never seen a better reason to get a double out of your hit, only for it to not be taken.
Sadly, didn't make it out of there. Critter's third attempt at a home run fails.
But he really doesn't need it because of the fact that he's been putting up so many numbers for his own team. So it's not like their team is hurting because of that.
I'm pretty sure you're correct, Iron Arrow. Ooh, and a double play to give the monkeys the end of the inning. But they did let... Oh, they didn't let up a run this inning. Oh, wait, what was it? Okay, anyways. Yeah. 5-1, top of the 6th. I believe that was Yuna just got absolutely blasted by a critter.
Honestly, though, Jolteon, Wiggler's personality of being 9 foot tall has just been like an LED headlight in your rearview mirror.
Right?
Bright and annoying for the rookies.
Oh no, the PAL block! Is Wiggler gonna get... Wiggler's going for third! Oh no, he turned around! Oh my god!
What are the decisions being made in this game?
Oh my god! I'm sorry, I'm still reeling from that moment.
No, yeah, you should be. And then Shy Guy's sliding like 5 feet, even like further back away from the ball before it even gets a chance to make it out there.
And a vacuum Zuck gets the ball, and that's gonna be the end of the inning.
I hate Shy Guy. I know he's on my team. Fucking hate the guy. He should not be allowed to keep getting away with that.
It's like the Team Fortress Pyro. It's like, I might not know any things, but that thing scares me.
Actually, fuck it. What I want, as far as like a Team Fortress 2 meme being made for me, is just like, the like, this is a bucket meme, but it's just like, this is a Shy Guy. And because I'm so conditioned to Shy Guy being able to grab it from 800 yards away, I was wondering there for a second why she wasn't able to grab that. And I'm like, oh wait, because she's a normal player, and it makes sense that she shouldn't be able to grab that.
Imagine normal players that aren't Shy Guys. I mean, the thing is, right, is that with the babies in Toadette's doing fine as a pitcher and fine as a shortstop on, oh wow.
Yikes. Yeah.
I
was wondering. That was a hell of a hit, though. When he's a baby.
Bully DK when he's a baby, yep.
I just realized that, like, if they score another 3 runs, like, if this goes to be a scoreless inning for the Monkeys, and, like, Bowser Jr. just needs 3 more runs, and that's just game.
That's true. And Critter's still coming up in their lineup.
Yeah. So he could be, like, Critter could be perfectly positioned right now to just end the game as long as they make sure to not let them score anything here.
Actually, at least I'm hoping that Critter is still coming up. Otherwise, I'm gonna get outed for not paying attention till the end of the last inning.
Listen, we live by 3 words here. Guess like gatekeep, girl boss. It's fine.
Did you say 3 words and then gatekeep was one of them?
Yep. I don't know if gatekeep's
so
one
this
word.
is
I don't know what
this
you're
is
talking about.
so this is girl math on top of girl bossing. Understood.
I don't know what you're talking about. Gatekeep is clearly 1 word.
Just like girl boss is 1 word.
Exactly. See, now you're getting it.
Oh, this looks like a home run. Wait, nope, might not make it. Oh, it did.
Oh, it does get it. Okay. Funky Kong trying to put up numbers back.
Funky Kong showing up when his team needed it the most.
Absolutely. I wish I was a girl boss. Simply just hop into the voice chat.
That's all you gotta do.
You can, yeah, you can get just girl boss with us. You can gaslight, gatekeep, and girl boss with us.
There has been three-run homers so far, plus a 2-run homer. And then there's been one actual RBI. Everything else has just been homers. And the vacuum, and the double play, and the change size.
Fuck you, Shy Guy. Don't you wave at us. Oh no, what even was that?
It was a black hole that is.
Honestly, I really am, like, when everything is said and done, I really am just going to need to go back through every single video and just record myself being like, what the fuck is this?
You gotta stop, like, you gotta have a compilation of every single one, but the most egregious ones, you have to stop and overreact.
Yeah. It's just like, he was a mile away. What the fuck even is this? Do a whole, like, PowerPoint slide as well with it, too.
Yeah.
If you see me just making a bunch of clips from your YouTube videos, no, you didn't.
Okay, understood. Fair enough. Speaking of the YouTube, I'm gonna say this to all the people that are watching this after the fact. If anybody likes doing modding, I am looking for a way to either expand this game's roster or allow me to customize Mii's stats. If any of those things are possible and you can do it, let me know. And we
It's absolutely possible. Obviously, I don't know how to do it.
Well, it might not be possible because modders can only do so much with the code that they have in the game.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I know you watch Chiz, right?
Who?
Chiz plays?
Nope.
Then you haven't seen what can be done with this game. The like egregious things that can be done with this game is insane.
I have seen reskins of characters in the game, but I've not seen anybody expand the roster.
I haven't seen like expansions of the roster, but from like I've seen expansions, technically speaking, of the roster being done for the GameCube or like for Superstar Baseball.
Yeah,
and
Superstar Baseball. I've seen a lot of custom roster expansions.
And then I've seen, like, because of Chiz plays, I've seen everything from, like, characters being able to throw the, like, baseball from the pitcher's mound into the catcher's mitt in, like, a frame. So you're still able to hit it, technically, just not really.
Just not actually.
And then, yeah, and then on top of that, like, there's been like mile-high walls and everything. It's insane.
Well, see, that's the problem. Isn't modifying the stats of the current roster. It's creating more people in the roster or editing Mii's, which, as of right now, Mii's only have 2 stat blocks. One for the males, one for the females, and that's it. They all share the same stats, which is problematic. So there would have to be an expansion to the code framework to be able to add more Mii's custom stats, to be able to do that along with roster expansions. None of that could be done by the current tools, Ema. That's why I was mentioning this. If I could get it done with what is currently available, I wouldn't be saying anything. I would just be trying to figure out how to do it myself.
I feel like it can be done though. It would just, you'd have to look into like basically like if you want characters to have like the same stats, or if you're okay with that, you'd have to do stuff like doing like multiple colors of Mario.
You'd have to do
and like stuff like that.
What I think could work, right, is if somebody could decompile the game like they did with Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, and turn it into like a PC port at that point. Then,
that's true.
Then from there you could then expand the roster and capabilities of the game, because the game is no longer restricted. Decompilations take forever. Yes, they do. You're right. That's gonna be the game. The
GG.
Rookies didn't quite destroy the monkeys, but they definitely put them down pretty soundly.
Yeah.
And the MVP is gonna probably go to Critter.
And of course, Critter, yeah, gets MVP there.
He has to get the nod. There's no way he doesn't. Game does not like it when I open up Google. So the monkeys lose to the rookies 8-4. Take a look at the MVP points that everybody got. Critter got with 140. Oh my god, Bowser Jr. and Baby Peach, no points at all. They didn't even have to contribute to this win. And while the monkeys didn't get anybody over 100, they also got nobody with zeros. So I consider that a better performance in my opinion. Even if they did lose. Forces children to contribute. Alright. That is huge for the rookies, because that's going to help them pull ahead. Oh no, Ema, oh, sorry, I probably sounded like a prick when I was explaining it, but because I just don't know how to not talk with Facton first. But no, I appreciate you taking a look. Yeah, there is an active modding community for the game, but as of right now, nobody has found a way to do what I need to do. And when I asked on Reddit, nobody answered me.
Oh, you gotta love that.
So, once again, I am at square one with this whole process still. So, I kind of want, like... So my big issues, right, is that this game plays fun. But we need more roster, or we need the ability to customize Miis, because it's gonna get really stale fast without more options.
Yeah, I think that's true. I think also just doing, like, maybe doing actual online play could spice it up as well, because...
I don't have a Wiimote for my PC.
No, yeah. Which, completely fair. But, I feel like being able to do online play, like, find a way to do online play could be really, really awesome. Just for the simple fact of, like, you know, it's...
Wrong teams, wrong teams. It's supposed to be fire. I don't know how much more it had to be on Mario there. That was crazy. Anyway, continue, sorry.
Yeah, I feel like... No, yeah, I feel like just having that online league, especially for the people that are in this, and like, yeah, it'd definitely be annoying to like try and make sure everyone's schedules work for the times that they had to play, and so it might constrain people a bit there. But it'd still be really cool to have it like a mini league of just online plays.
I definitely saw on Reddit that somebody runs an online league for this game, but there's no like specialized tool like there is for Superstar Baseball.
Yeah.
As of right now, at least, there's no specialized tool for it. It would be nice if there was, but there isn't right now.
No. Which reminds me that I still need to talk with you to get mine set up. One day I'll be able to play Mario Superstar Baseball online.
I feel bad about this matchup because I'm going against Rena.
Hey, you take any win you can take, and losses don't happen. They never happened.
Well, the thing is, I'm pretty sure they're going to spank me. The last time I faced this team, I lost too.
Fair.
And they're better than they were last time.
But hey, so are you, and that's what matters.
No, my team is basically the same. We just changed one little positioning thing, and that's it.
You're just not believing enough.
You're right, I'm not believing enough. Because I can't believe enough. Because there's not enough belief in me to make it happen.
But that's the thing, is that there should be. That's the true issue going on here. Is that there should be enough belief in you to make it happen.
I believe that's the team's set up there. Now I'm just gonna... I keep forgetting to switch... Oh, I can't switch the batting order. God damn it. I'm like, I gotta change it, but then I remember that I can't make it more efficient than it already is. Alright, here we go. Teams are set. Alright, fireballs are home, and for some reason we're batting first because this game is a coin toss.
We love coin tosses. Who needs to actually know who the home team is and who the away team is?
No one. He just batted that bomb away with his bare hand. He was just like, fuck it. I'm throwing this ball and I'm smacking this ball. Mario charging, rare.
That'd be good, though.
He's not charging now.
Oh,
he let that one go. Okay. I guess it was a heat of the moment thing.
Is he gonna have to do anything? Okay, I was gonna say.
Oh, that's a double play.
What are we doing here? Oh.
Oh, the Fireball is such a disappointing team. Why did I make them?
Very unfortunate.
Oh, this is just a typical Tuesday for the Fireballs, man. Yeah, he's gonna get a nice base hit. Nope, he's not even gonna get that. We just got a 3 up, 3 down. Let's go, Fireballs! You guys are great.
Oh, and I forgot. We got Greg.
Watch this home run.
Sorry,
Watch this home run is coming.
I would love to, if I could.
That was fair.
Let's go! Let's go, Greg!
I want to point out, Ada didn't get knocked over by that POW. The ball just was fair. She just didn't catch it. She didn't even try to jump for it, even though it was like 3 inches above her glove. Yoshi catches that one, though. Alright, now here's the home run.
This champ. Oh, yeah. That's very true.
Greg, where you going? Get back on that bed. Get back on that bag.
Anywhere. He just wants the lead. He just wants a little bit of a lead.
What just happened? What? Where was the extra effort? Reggie! Reggie, where was the extra effort?
He just didn't feel like going and getting Greg out, you know?
to let his distant cousin get away with it.
As he should. Good for him. What a good cousin.
You know what? Okay, I guess we didn't get Greg out. That's fine. Why is he named Reggie? Because the red Koopa is named Ronnie. So I named the paratrooper Reggie. They're both our names.
Yeah, a bunch of characters just have fan names. Like the pink Pianta is known as like Pink Menace, and yellow Pianta is Yellow Fellow.
Ronnie came from the Mario baseball community. Along with Greg
too. Yeah.
I've been calling the green paratrooper Jerry, for short for Gerald, which is another G name. Pink Menace was the SpongeBob reference. It's just what they call Pink Pianta. Pink Menace.
Yeah.
But they call the blue Pianta something too. It's like Blue Bomber or something.
That might be a name for him. That is not the name that I usually hear.
What's the name you usually hear?
Smurf, and then
Smurf.
Yeah. The Smurf something that relates to his nose. Let's just say that. That's crazy. That's crazy.
What a tongue. Yep, I said that, and I'm letting that sit.
I didn't even recognize it at first. I'm just like, okay, yeah, like that was an insane tongue play, and now we both have to sit on that one. You see a star hit. No, just really.
No, we just see.
What the fuck?
We just see a vacuum cleaner.
What is up with Shy Guys being able to constantly do this? It's not okay. It's never been okay.
Oh, gets it with the inside of the bat. That's gonna give him no power, and that's gonna be the inning right there. Neither team has scored so far. This is becoming a bit of a snooze fest.
Let me just tuck myself in here.
Ball to Saza as Reggie makes it to base. Orin gets none of that. That's gonna be an out.
I'm surprised by how kind of little it felt like he did there, though.
But at least Reggie made it to base.
That's true.
Oh, beautiful hit to center right. And that's gonna get Reggie in and a double off of Red Yoshi's bat. That was fantastic.
Absolutely.
And that's the first strike of the game. And now Mario's
made by your team. Let's go. See, I told you need to believe more.
Yeah, the number of times where my team struck first and still lost is insane.
We don't pay attention to that.
Another looper into freaking center right, and that's gonna bring in Red Yoshi for another run. 2 scores for the Fireballs. And I think that might be the end of Green Magic Koopa's reign. Nope, not quite. He's sticking it out. Pink Menace is up. Is he going to be a menace to my team or their team? We'll find out in a second.
I think that's just, like, the answer is yes.
He didn't even make it to base.
He moves so slowly.
Ada's up. Mario's in striking distance. Star pitch. She sits it anyway. It's gonna get out to the outfield. That's gonna be at least a single. Mario, what are you doing? Mario, what are you? Okay. Yeah, you know what? That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Fine. Is the actual team called the Winnipeg Blue Bombers? Yeah, I know.
Mario doesn't deserve to be rewarded for that.
He doesn't, but I'm gonna take it. I'll take the RBI.
Fair.
You know what?
Fair.
My team struggles a lot. That's 3-0 Fireballs right now with Ada on base, 2 outs. Drybones at the bat, smacks it out to center field. That's gonna be at least a single for the 2 of them. They each move up 1 base, and to Jonathan. 2 on base, 2 outs. Familiar situation in baseball. That's a little too much. That's gonna go straight to Saz's glove.
Arrow, we would never curse a toad with a name like that.
Yeah, no salty, sorry.
It's a D&D reference for like him and I, as well as like some other people in my community that like his character was a essentially just a mushroom person.
Oh,
named Salty.
was he always angry about shit?
He wasn't. He like Arrow just decided to make a bunch of puns constantly.
Well, that doesn't sound like a salty to me. Ooh, that's gonna be a 3-up, 3 down. The Fireball's defense is on fire right now, mostly because of that little fucker.
That is something that both of us can get behind.
And he goes from getting the out to going to bat. And he's out.
Good.
There's a bard whose entire concept was puns? But if he's not an angry person, why is he salty?
Because his name is a pun.
But it's only a pun if he's angry all the time.
I mean, kind of true.
Or he's like
So
excessively made of
concept.
salt. Which mushrooms aren't.
Yeah. There could have been better pun names. And actually,
Maybe eat
Arrow
salty
actually
food.
did do a better pun name.
No, Aaron, you just got caught standing. He just watching. Just caught watching. Let that one right past his glove or his bat. I don't have words. Orin, what happened, man? Is related to the Zesty family? Okay. And Thrift, get out of here. Somebody remove Belbert from the building, please.
Well, it's not gonna be me.
Oh, straight out to Jonathan. Jonathan doesn't get his glove on it in time, but to get the ball in fast enough to get that out, crazy. There's only 1 out here. This could easily be the first run for the Eggs. If this bet is hit, which it is, that is going to be a run. The Fireballs can do nothing about it because of where the ball landed. Now it's 3-1 and with the lead on the Fireball side. I almost said Eggs as the leading team. No, it's 3-1 Fireballs. Can you tell that I've been up since 6 a.m.?
I was going to say that you've been like just losing for like on a losing streak for a while, so you're just used to
I'm not.
the other team.
I was on a losing streak until I hit 8-8, and then I started going loss, win, win, loss, loss, win, win, loss over and over again.
Amazing.
Like, actually, let me just pull up the actual information. 1 second. Let me just read this thing here. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 losses in a row, and then win, loss, win, win, loss.
You know what, Shy Guy? Congrats on getting a legitimate out and not cheating for it. We appreciate you for that.
3-1. Eggs were not able to get more runs, so Fireball was able to lock down the inning before any more damage was dealt.
This has also been a very like low hitting game because Fireballs just got their 9th hit and the Eggs are only on their 4, like only have 4 right now.
Yeah, both teams are struggling to get on base, which is, I mean, to be expected when both of these teams are highly defensive teams. That's gonna be a home run for Mario. That's a double home run right there.
Yeah, that's massive.
Mario's been putting in the work lately. He's been getting like a home run almost every game at this point. Despite the fact that I still find a way to lose when it happens. Don't ask me why. 5-1. Favor of the Fireballs now. Big Menace is up.
You can tell just how much your spirit's broken just by how constantly you bring up, like, I do so well in the beginning, and then our team fucks it up at the end.
Dude, the six loss streak destroyed me. I'm sorry. Like, I was so confident with my team, and I was like, you know what? We might not be the best team in the league, but at least we got really solid defense, and we can, like, you know, have a standard of excellence in that. And then my team was just like, what's defense?
Who needs defense?
Let's just lose constantly. Drop leads and shit. Never scored runs for 6-7 innings at a time. Just like, I'm just sitting there like, come on. Can we please just be a good team?
Can we do anything? I'm begging, please.
I'm willing to sell my soul, please. 5-1 Angst to the bottom of the 5th here. Saza up to bat. He's gonna get the zuck by freaking Shy Guy again. This man is a terrorist this game.
That is like, I think the closest we've seen today to being a legitimate slide catch.
Yoon hits it too far out to the center, and Yoshi is gonna get it. That's 2 outs already. Reg is up. And he has no support anywhere to make a good hit. That's gonna be another 3 up, 3 down as the eggs are struggling to get on base still. Fireball's back up, top of the 6th. That was actually a good pitch.
It really was.
No, there's not going to be fast enough to get to that bag.
Wow.
That's going to be an out.
Yeah, I thought like just the boomerang animation itself would take him way too much time for him to get to thrown over there, but
yeah, that boomerang animation is only too slow if a character has 8, 9, or 10 speed. Anything slower than that, and you're not making it to bag before that boomerang brings in the ball.
yeah.
Oh, and the magic grab from Magic Koopa. That's going to put the Fireballs down. 3 up, 3 down for the Fireballs. Eggs are up. Bottom of the 6th. 5-1 Fireballs. Cherry is up. Gets a nice solid hit out to center field. Boomerang Bro hoping to get a home run this time, hopefully. He does not. Red Shy Guy once again, the monster terrorist.
What kind of steroids is Shy Guy on today? That's what like I don't think he's actually playing like any normal person would. I think he's taking something.
He's on some steroids for sure. That might be my doing. I may have mentioned to the coach that we needed a leg up and to maybe juice some players if we need to.
Did he only juice Shy Guy?
It feels like it.
Oh my god.
Another grab.
Oh my god. He just like, you know what? We're just gonna put the juice right into the Gatorade in like the clubhouse. That way, like as the players take just drinks of it, they just get powered up. And Shy Guy's just like, damn man, I need this entire Gatorade, like 10-gallon jug all to myself.
Sasa not able to get his hand on that ball fast enough. It's going to allow Orin to get the pace. Red Yoshi up. He has Kem with the batter and Kem with the follow-up. But that's not going to matter here, because he's not going to get to base in time. Mario's up to base, or up to bat. They don't smell out of their paws, that's my bad? Okay. Thank you, Belver, for the fun fact that you apparently were wrong about. Two runners on base. The Pink Menace is up. Again, we ask the old question every time he comes up to bat. Is he going to be a menace for my team or the opposing team? The answer is a menace for my team this time. That's gonna be no runs for the fireballs, despite getting so many hits. Eggs are up. Starting off with Yoshi. That's a big hit up the center. Yoshi's not gonna get there in time. It's gonna be a base hit.
I don't know what you're talking about. Yoshi got to the bag just in time.
The other Yoshi.
There's actually more than enough time.
Oh my god! The team sabotage just that how it beans Yoshi in the face.
Oh my, that was a disgusting snipe.
Saz is gonna be able to get to base, not because of the shell, just because of where the ball landed. Yoon is up, Saz on base. They go straight to Mario, and that's gonna be the end of the inning. We are heading to the top of the 8th. 5-1 in favor of the Fireballs. The eggs are running out of time. Well placed blue ball is going to allow Ada to get to base. Oh, you weren't here for Monday, but the Fireballs faced off against the Spitballs. They're both red-colored teams. So it was the red team versus the red team, and my team lost. Which means that my team is the inferior red team.
Just for now, just for now.
Despite having a better record, we're the inferior red team. It hurts.
I still blame part of that record on just you being in the the wilds part of the side of the conference.
Yep.
Because very few teams win against them.
Shy Guy gets a base hit out of that. Reggie is up. Reggie's charging and misses hard. Not able to get it out. That's going to be a double play at the end of the inning. Poor Reggie has screwed me over. Should go back to working for Nintendo instead of being my baseball player. Greg is up.
You believe in Greg. Damn it, Greg.
Greg,
you know what? It's not your fault.
Greg hits a ground ball over to Mario, and that seals his fate pretty quick. Jerry is up. Jerry able to do way better than Greg. It's amazing.
You know what? He's just having an off day. We're gonna chalk it up to that.
That's a foul ball. If he could keep that straight, it would have been a home run.
No, just no.
And incorrect. It happened again. It happened again.
Very, very incorrect.
You can't stop it. It's a fact of reality at this point.
I know that, but also, what the fuck?
You just have to accept the reality of what is.
I'm trying. It's hard. It's really hard to accept this reality.
Well, there's no waking up from this reality, so you're gonna have to get used to it. This isn't the Matrix. Mario's up with one runner on. And he hits it, but that's not gonna get out of here. That is way too slow. Fireball it? He does not fireball it. Makes me look like a fool. Is that what you wanted, Mario? To make me look like a fool? Well, you did. You succeeded.
Yeah, I was gonna say, probably. Chances are pretty high on that one.
You know, judging by the fact that Mario, straight up freaking grinds his heel on Luigi's foot when when Luigi wins the cup in Mario Power Tennis. Yeah, I believe it.
Luigi doesn't do shit. He's just trying to enjoy his win that he rightfully earned.
That's why Luigi's so salty in Mario Kart 8. Every time he won anything, Mario's just like, oh, look at you, you smug. Let me just grind my heel on your foot.
You didn't actually earn this win. You took it from me.
Beyonce able to freaking just box Yoshi out.
I love and I hate that animation every single time I see it because it's just so ridiculous.
That is not going to get out either. That's going to be out in the end of the inning right here. Sadly, as much as I wanted to see that fly, it was just not happening.
The big question though is if they can turn this into a decent inning for themselves, because it's really not looking great.
This is it. The Eggs have 6 runs to make, 7 to win. Anything less is a defeat.
And there's Shy Guy in the just infield there, just staring him down.
Orin is still pitching. He's been pitching all game. Man is about to get a full game where he only gets 1 ERA. Yoshi able to not only catch that, but get it out of his glove before that POW hits. Celez trying to get something going. It's gonna go off the back wall.
Oh, wow.
That's gonna be a solid base hit for the Eggs. Saza is up, 2 runners on, 1 out. They have a pretty good chance to get a run here. Jonathan unfortunately ends that chance by catching the ball. Yoon is up, possibly the last batter of the game for the Eggs. This could be it. It's all or nothing, and that is it. Goes straight into the glove of Darkbones. The Fireballs win 7-1. Kind of a commanding fashion. Quite impressive for the team that never does this.
They don't do it super often, but yeah, honestly,
That was bound to happen.
If anyone else got MVP, there would probably be riots, so that's fair.
With all the things that happened with going into that freaking maw, yeah, 100 points from fielding. I have never seen such a high score for fielding. That is insane.
I'm disgusted, but not like surprised either, because he's the only one that did anything essentially for fielding.
You know, like, the Eggs didn't do terrible, but they didn't have this. Like, look at this: 100 from Red Yoshi, 110 from Mario, 130 from Shy Guy. The Fireballs were just on fire, literally.
Yeah. The Eggs just could not get past Shy Guy at the end of the day.
Yeah, unfortunately for the Eggs, that is going to be an L. All right, our next matchup is going to be the Monarchs versus the Spitballs. How you feeling about this matchup?
As long as I'm not back in the fucking building, I'm good.
Well, I want you to assess the teams before I pick the field.
I'm just inherently, because I know that the Monarchs have the Peach Ice Gardens, I am gonna root for Waluigi here. Because, like, you know, oh, fucking damn it. I knew it. I knew it. Just like how I'm going to like root for any team that has Greg for any reason, like I will find a reason to root for them because they have Greg. I'm going to root against any team that has Ice Garden as their stadium. I will find any reason. And that's the thing, is that it's like the Beaches team is really good. It just they have an awful stadium. That's all that is all it breaks down to. Yeah, the Fireballs ended up winning. But you should see how they won when the YouTube video comes out.
YouTube's streaming right now. You can go back in time right now on YouTube. You can go watch it right now.
Listen,
Don't wait until after.
About the cheat that I used.
All right, the teams are set. Here we go.
Let's get it.
I was just double checking.
I just realized that with the rookies winning today, that puts me in position to potentially have a win over the Monkeys. If things go that way. But we'll have to see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Waluigi could very much use this win to... Honestly, both these teams could really use this win. Probably Monarchs a little bit more to try and break up into, or like have a better shot at getting into that playoff spot. But Waluigi could definitely use it to just keep growing that lead that he has over the other two teams that are fighting him for that spot.
Yeah, both of these teams need a win to help them maintain or generate a playoff position. Unfortunately, that's going to be a case with a lot of games going forward because we're getting towards the end of the season. This is game 23. There's only 9 games after this for each team before it's over and we go into the playoffs.
Yeah. And so with that being the case, it's just like every single win matters at this point, and you cannot be slacking. And I feel like Waluigi's teams knows that, and they're taking full advantage of that fact and trying to make happen what they can, and blocking Peach from breaking up into the eligibility for playoffs. Sadly, I think though that means that Luigi's team, like the Luigi team, is potentially the only one right now that is in severe danger of just not making it to the playoffs at all.
True. The thing is, the Knights, if they win every game from here on, they can still make the playoffs.
They can, but it's also relying on other teams to lose at that point.
True. I didn't say it was
like,
possible. I'm just saying.
No,
well,
yeah,
I was saying it's possible, but not probable.
Yeah.
Are we back in hell?
Gonna...
Yes, we are in hell.
Yeah.
This is a fresh hell that Eddie knowingly picked.
You know what? I feel like Peach is getting punished for choosing the state, or like having the stadium chosen for them, and I'm not too upset by that.
That's 2 outs already for the Monarchs here. That's gonna be 3. 3 up, 3 down, as they send the Monarchs out to the field. Once again, for some reason, the home team batting first. Never understand this game. Does not follow the traditional rules of baseball. Ema, if you're listening, in baseball, typically, the home team bats second. The away team bats first. There's no exceptions for this.
Yeah, the only exception is this game because they don't assign home and away other than a coin flip. Because when you can have like Mario and Bowser playing on Wario Stadium, it's kind of hard to set a team for who's gonna be home there.
True, but you could always just have like a default like home away token that you could put for each team. Or just allow the first person being picked not have to be first player. Like player 1 could switch sides. Yeah. And then you could do home and away that way.
That would make too much sense.
That's literally how they've been doing baseball games for eons. Yeah, that's right. I said eons, motherfucker.
It could be, that would be too convenient.
Nintendo never looks to their forebears for how to make games. They always just make their own. I mean, to their credit, right? They do make fun games, but sometimes I wish they just incorporate some quality of life things that almost every other game of that type contains. You know what I mean?
Yeah, very much.
Chingling escaped! No!
Not Chingling! I actually do really like Chingling. It's a very sick Pokemon.
I don't even know what a Chingling is.
He's Gen 4, and so that's why I love him so much. He's like a little Bell Pokemon.
I get it. Also, that's an out.
And think.
Oh! That it turned into a run? I have never been well, actually I've been proven wrong pretty quick like that before, but my god. This game's
even more disappointing because now like it's just showing Ronnie is pissed. Ronnie is pissed.
Ronnie's pissed.
But yeah, I don't know if you saw it, but he was on third base like when Noki was getting a highlight, just fucking.
That's funny.
But it's also showing that, you know, Peach is getting rewarded for bad stadium decisions.
Dry Bones is up. Oh my god, Shy Guy! What a jump catch!
Who's drugging all of these Shy Guys? What do they gain from it?
Do I need to explain it to you? Because I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory. Wow, what a buddy catch!
Yeah, I have no words anymore. Someone's drugging these players. I don't know if it's the captains. I don't know if it's the team managers. Who.
It's
Or
like
it's just some random person who wants to see better gameplay. I don't know.
you just asked the question like, what do they get from juicing? And it's just like, I don't know. Did you see any of the home run hitters during the 80s and 90s?
I mean, like, I clearly see what they got out of it, but like, when there's no one to like provably point to and be like, yeah, this is the person that's juicing all of these players. You're just left wondering who did it and why. Because you don't even know if it's anything to do with even the league. It could just be some random fan just really like Shy Guys.
Yes! Almost out. Almost out. I should be cheering for the spitballs right now, but that play was just too. I had to cheer on the blue ball. It was.
No, that's completely fair.
It was too good. Oh, Waluigi's 7 feet tall miss. That's gonna be another. Yep. That's 2-1 in favor of the Monarchs right now. Spitball's not really doing that great this game.
If only he was 9 foot tall like Wiggler. Wiggler would have never missed that.
No, instead he's only 7 feet tall. You know, just slightly too short. And the man's a short king at 7 feet tall.
You know, everyone's a short king compared to Wiggler.
That's true. Oh, ridiculous. The shitballs are struggling? No, the spitballs. The spitballs are struggling.
No, let Bill Berkey cook. Let Bill Berkey cook.
I don't agree with his cooking. It gives me an upset stomach. See, this is what you just invited. I don't even want to repeat that. This is why I shut it down quickly. Because if you entertain it, Belber gets out of hand.
Yeah, but you know, some days you just need an like absolutely wild stream for no reason. And maybe today's just that day for everyone. Also, I like how Belberkey said that like they were sick. Like they were in the hospital sick.
That's gonna tie up the game 2-2 after a solid double RBI from what's her name?
That's a. Oh no, I'm supposed to actually know this one. Fuck.
Carmilla.
No.
Her name's Carmilla. I had to look at it really quick.
Good hit, but just way too much of a line drive to actually make anything happen there.
But they still got 2 runs that inning, and that's huge.
A tie game's better than a losing game.
Fact.
I've never seen a CPU try for that that drastic of an angle. Other than like maybe the critters.
That's to be a solid hit for Shinoa. 1 on, 1 out.
Noki up to bat. Noki.
Not fast enough.
Yeah, not fast enough, but does get their runner to second at least. So
yeah, but 1 on with 2 outs is not great.
No, but it at least is putting someone into better position. That
is the Piazza gonna make it? He does! Holy crap, he does! That took so much effort for him to get there on time.
And Toadsworth is a good hitter, like a good base hitter. Oh, but yeah. That's why Magikarp is there.
And Magikarp is showing exactly why I had Ash put the captain in second base.
Yep.
Luigi.
I think season 2, if we continue this to season 2, I think it's going to be really interesting, mostly because I'm expecting some team owners to not continue, and other team owners, people who were like disappointed that they missed their opportunity to get on this, probably jumping in those spots.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I think the big thing though is for like next season, we're gonna have to look at the stats of a lot of the characters and kind of moneyball it a bit to stop anyone from choosing people who performed like consistently really good all season.
Well, see, what I'll do is I'll do this after when the season is over, right? I'm gonna start taking the time to gather the stats of all the games, redoing it in a way that makes sense for real baseball, and then what I'll do from there is I'll assign a point value to every single stat, so everybody will have a point score, and then I'll sort everybody by point score. So this way people can understand the value of each player.
Yeah. That's definitely probably the best way to go about it. Because, like, critters were definitely underestimated, to say the
Although,
least.
it needs to be not just raw points, it needs to be points per game. That's another thing. So like for every game that they participated in, I have to count it up and then divide their stats by that number. So this way, somebody who played really well for only like 6 games. Oh my god, the double!
Damn. That's insane.
Fire Bro with a massive hit. Brings in 2 runners. And it's now 5-2. But yeah, like, this way, like, a player who played really well for 10 games still has, like, decent value over a player that played, like, say, 25 games or something.
Oh, for sure. I'm just saying that, like, I know Critter is going to still, no matter what, see an insane amount of value.
Oh yeah, all the critters are probably going to be at the top of the table. King K. Rool. I see K. Rool, Critters, and the Bros being like the top. Oh, and Donkey Kong and PD Piranha being like the top like 10, 12 options on the table.
Yeah, I could definitely see that.
What we might do is I'll take everybody's standings, like expected draft order based on point value. I'll take those and determine where the captains lie, so we could do a captain draft beforehand, and then you just lose a draft pick based on where your captain would have fallen in. So this way, if you want to pick, like, if you don't get a good captain, it doesn't screw your team.
Yeah.
But that's all going to be based on points, so we'll see what happens. I know I'm, like, explaining some probably ridiculous concepts to some people, but it's just math. Just trust the math. Trust the math, trust the balance.
Yes.
I
Trust us,
know
we're
it,
nerds.
what I'm doing.
We're massive fucking nerds, trust us.
Hmm.
Luigi.
Juice is up with 2 runners on, 1 out. This is a huge opportunity for the Spitballs to get even more runs. It's gonna turn into just a base hit, but that's gonna load the bases for Noki.
And with only 1 out being there, yeah, that's a base hit too.
That's another run
So
on the
we can
board.
very much see a rally start here.
Vincent is up. We have Vincent and then we have Firebro. Firebro could cause some utter devastation once he gets up to bat, and he's pretty much guaranteed at this point, unless a double play happens. Which it doesn't look like it's going to at this rate. That's another run for the Spitballs, and the rally has started. The Monarchs need to stop it. They only have, what, 5 runs worth of room before this is a ended game.
Yeah, and Firebro's looking for this home run right now.
Oh, it's not gonna quite
It's
get
not far
there.
enough.
But they're breaking that
tries through
ice.
it.
Nope, never mind. That's still gonna be an out. Oh,
Wait, that's going home.
no, Hector!
And he's still... Wow.
Wow, what a misplay by the Spitballs.
That went all the way to the star, like, as far as height. That's insane.
That was crazy. That was a solid out.
Yeah.
Richter up to bat.
Waluigi's been pitching for a while. Magic was able to get the out there.
Yeah, Waluigi's been pitching for a surprising amount of time, especially with all the special pitches he throws.
Absolutely, and especially after that, you...
Oh my god, that's a triple.
Is this gonna be inside?
No, it's not getting inside.
Okay. I was very much questioning if it was going to be to that level.
Noki just has to get a good hit here. It's 1 on, 2 outs. Pretty free RBI if you can just get to base, which they can't. And that is going to be the end of the inning. As we head to the top of the the bottom of the 7th. The Monarchs still under threat. 5 runs separating them between 5 runs between the next inning and possible defeat.
5 runs is really tough to get though in a single inning unless you start a big rally. And
It's true, but the Spitballs almost did it.
we did. Now they have to build that back up as the big thing.
True.
And like building it up to that level is what's the toughest part.
They're not going to be able to get it back to first in time. Ronnie is up. Toadsworth is tired. 1 on, 1 out. Ronnie hits it to the blue Noki, and that's going to be the end of that inning. Oh, that shell adding insult to injury.
Yeah.
Poor Blue Pianta.
Really good double play though by Waluigi's team. And that's gonna close out that ending there. And
We're heading to the bottom of the 8th. The Monarchs are running out of time. They have 1 more inning where they can go out to bat, where they have to turn this game around. Not that we haven't seen that happen with the Monarchs before. They are known for having decent late game rallies, but they usually do it against teams that have less defense than the Spitballs do.
Yeah.
Another solid base hit. That's gonna be a double. Possible RBI triple. And it is. That's gonna put an end to Toadsworth. And that's gonna mess up their outfield chemistry as Hector is pulled out from the outfield. Oh no, bobble, the most unfortunate bobble. It's 2-9 now.
And nothing is slowing down.
There's no outs for the Spitballs right now. Oh, that's gonna be a double play though. I spoke too soon. This is what happens when I talk. It's gonna go back to being quiet.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Nothing bad ever happens. Not at the bottom of the 8th.
Big hit by Blue Toad. Oh my god! Carmilla gets frozen in the blue ball! That's not quite an in the park home run though. That's only a triple, but that's gonna be enough to upset Waluigi. We're on the top of the 9th.
Not enough to take him off the mound though.
It's 8 runs or bust for the Monarchs.
And
that's the first.
Getting one and having one on third is definitely a way to go about it.
With still no outs yet, this is probably going to call Waluigi off the mound. They're going to probably try to put... Well, obviously, they'll have to put somebody else on the mound soon. I don't know... Yeah, there we go. It's tagging him out. And they send in Carmilla, the center fielder. That's going to absolutely destroy that outfield chemistry. Which they need to finish the game. This is going to be drastically bad, potentially.
That's the thing, though, is that not many home runs happen on this field, so it's not all. It doesn't hurt all that much.
You think so, but also it affects their movement speed.
True.
Which means the ball's on the ground longer. Unless something like this happens for a quick double play, and the Monarchs went from having a steady stream of points to having nothing. Yuna's up with no one on, 2 outs. She hits it, and that's going to go into the glove of Vincent. That's going to be the game. As the Monarchs fall to the Spitballs. 9-4.
Yeah, the Monarchs are going to be looking, are going to need to be looking for another win somewhere else, because they're very close to, like, as each week goes on, they could be out of contention for just the playoffs in general, since they do not have the point differential to try and make out that difference if they end up tied.
Monarchs had like a relatively solid performance overall. Most of their players did decent, with a little bit on the lacking end for Peach, Toadsworth, and Richter.
Yeah, it's just when you're still losing games and your point differential is like 49.
That's true.
Or like a negative 49, that it might be too late at that point.
Well, you just need to make more wins at that point. Like, you just have to make up for it in wins rather than runs. But Vincent getting the call for MVP, batted really well, 100 points. The rest of the team did okay. Ronnie did a little on the lacking end. Next matchup is gonna be the team with a 6-run losing streak versus the team with a 6-game losing streak versus the team with a 6-win streak. This one is gonna be interesting, to say the least. To say the least.
But hey, we can hope for something good.
I want to see both of these teams' streaks come to an end. I want to see the Knights get a win, and I want to see the Muscles get humbled.
Hey, what did we do to you? What did we do to you?
You went on a
We
6-win.
cheer you on.
You went on a 6-win streak. That's what you did to me.
Okay, and we cheer you on every single week.
Hey, it has nothing to do with you. This is just what I want to see. There's no vitriol in your direction at all. I forgot how many memes this team has.
Honestly, could be a reason why they're losing.
Not really. The Mees actually fixed their team. They've been doing better. Well, I say better, but they still don't win in games, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Is this Fiona? Yes? Yes, it is. Okay. And then lock. Yep. Cool.
Got all the piss people and then Brown Critter.
And then Ashley. And then Aiko, Selfie, and Garnet.
I will never get over how much of a vibe just this menu music is.
It is pretty good. Everybody slotted themselves pretty well. That's crazy. There we go. The teams are set. Making sure before I click next. I always try to make sure. And then I'll do like 2 weeks where I like double check before each game I launch, and then like I'll get comfortable, and then like I'll screw up like 6 games in a row or something.
No, it just be like that in weeks.
That's gonna be a great race hit by Charlotte right off the bat, followed by Light Blue Yoshi getting another one. Riona's up to bat, 2 runners on, no outs. That slow pitch was weird, but Gave Riona plenty of time to charge that swing. That's gonna be another base hit up the center, as the ball just keeps rolling past Critter and Shy Guy. Tiny Kong is up. Where's Jolteon?
These full bases
and that's gonna be a double
until that happens.
That double play is huge, but the RBI chance is still there for Zidane. But he hits it a little too hard out to Aiko, and she catches it for the out. That's gonna be the end of the inning for the Knights. Muscles now up to bat.
Question becomes, what can we do? Not much if we're not thrown to. That's... Ooh.
Tiny didn't even have to move. She just put her glove up and caught it.
Yeah.
Aiko up to bat. A bobble!
That's amazing.
Only got a base hit out of that, though, for Aiko. Wario's up to bat. Charging, which is not common for him. Light Blue Yoshi ducking under those fireballs like a boss to throw that ball as a second. Ashley hits it to Zidane, goes to Tiny, she sends it over to Luigi, that's gonna be a double play. And that's the Knights stopping the Muscles at the bottom of the first. We go to the top of the second, no runs for anybody, Knights up to bat.
Oh, yeah.
Might be only one in the end, but good game from everyone so far. Let's go, we'd love to see that.
Selfie moved over, got a quick catch on that ball, and that put Luigi out. Locke is up to bat. Hits it solid to center field. That's going to be at least a base hit. Kamek up to bat. Lets the ball pass. Hits the second one with a full charge. That's not going to be enough to get out of the fields. Yellow Toad is able to get it and jump over the shell like a boss.
Jump, yeah. I saw that shell. I probably would have missed that if I was playing myself.
I heard the cannon shoot, so I knew an item was coming. Sid hits it over Shy Guy. Huge play.
What is Shy Guy doing?
The vacuum did not come into play. Crazy enough.
Maybe I was the only one that didn't fucking juice my Shy Guy before the game happened.
We are now learning that Seam did not steroid his yellow Shy Guy like he should have. Everybody else was on the same page with the steroids except for Seam.
What the fuck is he doing not playing illegally? Who cares about the rules?
Have you watched this game? We throw items at each other. This is not legitimate legal baseball. This is baseball violent edition. It's cartoon violence, but my god, holy crap, what a hit. That ball moved fast up and down. Like I said before, this game reminds me of the Mutant League games. I don't know if you ever played them way back in the day, but they were there'd be dumb stuff happening. Like there's like an option to cheat where you could bribe the ref for different things, and one of the things you could do, if I remember correctly, is you could replace the ball with an explosive ball. And then you just throw it. You throw it intentionally to the opposing team, and it blows up the freaking cornerback. And then they just straight up die. They have to be replaced by somebody else off the bench.
Ooh.
Or like in the hockey game, the ice could break and the players could slip in and just like drown.
Oh my god.
And by far my favorite thing in the hockey game was if you got into a fight with your opponent, right, and you lost the fight, both players get a 5-minute major for fighting. But then the loser gets 5 more minutes for losing.
Just a fucking like, how dare you like even attempt to just be in this fight?
Exactly.
So stay in the box and think about how you lost.
Oh my god, Critter!
And to be fair, he didn't even have to do anything there. Dude just had to stand.
He had the same deal with that Tiny did last. Did he just get all 3 outs this inning? I feel like he just got all 3 outs this inning.
I think so.
Yeah. See, your shot guy doesn't have to show up because you have a Critter to do it for you.
Well, if they're gonna hit to it, then yeah. That's really all it breaks down to.
Nice for Yoshi able to get under that one. We're at the top of the order for the Muscles. As the Pistard ends up hitting the ball straight for Tiny.
We love the Piss Wizard, but he is not doing. Wow, no one's doing anything today. we're just sitting around hitting a ball every once in a while and calling it a day.
There's somebody in the audience carrying a defense sign that's losing their fucking minds right now. Yo, thank you for the follow.
Let's go.
Oh, I stand corrected. Never mind. No thanks.
What happened?
There's a follow-on kick, and then followed up by a message saying, "Message me on Discord. I'll help you."
Gross.
Yep, that's all the kick has been lately. I'm almost contemplating just not streaming a kick anymore because of it.
I wouldn't blame you. Personally, I just find kick really gross in general. Cause like I feel like it just has a reputation for being the place where like streamers go if they get banned from like Twitch and stuff.
I mean, that's fair enough. But I also like stream on YouTube as well. My goal being to like hopefully at some point grow an audience somewhere. I ain't getting one on Twitch.
I completely feel that, but that's why I mean, I don't care too much about like growing a massive audience, but that's why I stream to like TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch all at the same time. Thank you, Streamlabs, for being amazing and letting me do that. But yeah, I mean, the first run happens of the game.
First run off of an RBI from Kamek. While Kamek didn't live to see the end of the play, they did get that sac fly in, bringing Zidane home. And that is going to take yellow Magikoopa off the bag, or off the mound. It is up to bat against Wario now.
It seems like it's pretty early to have someone like that get off the mound, but you know what? We're out of the inning at least. And hopefully we can make something happen.
That is kind of crazy. Usually you can count on Magikoopa staying in until at least 2 runs.
Exactly. And I don't think maybe he did use a couple star pitches though. But I guess that would make sense at that point.
Wario getting a nice base hit through the center.
Absolutely.
The Muscles are looking to answer for that 1 run against them. Ashley charge swings, but it goes straight to Zidane.
Oh.
To Tiny to Luigi for the double play.
And Wario just gets fucking demolished.
He was already out. He was
just
already
watched
dead.
Mario die. Yeah, like he was already out. He didn't need to be hit, but they just fucking did that to him for no reason.
And that's gonna be 3 up, 3 down for the Muscles. Knights up to bat now. 1-0 in favor of the Knights at basically the halfway point of the game. Critter. I'm not even gonna say anything else. Just Critter.
Yeah, just that's all you need to say.
Y'all know at this point. If you've been watching, you know. Critter. That's it. That's all that needs to be said. The beginning and end of the sentence. Critter.
Yeah. And if you haven't been watching, then go to Chocolate Chip Pancakes YouTube channel and watch there. And you will very quickly see why we just say that.
It's been an interesting season. Lots of good games. A lot of like kind of dull games at the same time. I'm not gonna lie. Not every game was interesting, but
Yeah, not everyone can be a banger.
but they all count. They all count. This is a crazy amount of games to simulate in any kind of like non-official sim game system. What am I doing with my life? I've been spending like 6 hours a week streaming sim games.
But you know what? You've also been hanging out with friends for most of it, so that's what really matters.
That's true,
at the
that's
end of the
true.
day.
And people are watching, so I can't get mad about it. Like I'm like actually getting views on my VODs, so I can't be upset. Cannot be upset. There's obviously a very small group of people enjoying these, and I am totally okay with that because I'm one of them that enjoys this. I enjoy this. Don't get my words twisted. I'm very much enjoying doing this. Two outs, but Critter's able to get to base. Selfie is up to bat.
Right down the middle.
Oh, the shell, but nobody takes
Where
advantage.
to go? Run, Critter!
Nobody even moves. It's as if the shell didn't even happen. Yellow Magic Koopa, not exactly the person I wanted to bat in this situation with 2 runs, or 2 outs and 2 on. And that is why... And the Muscles get another inning where they get nothing. Because this game is essentially a void of scoring outside of the one time.
Yeah.
Top of the 6th, Tiny Gong up to bat.
I'm really hoping that we get something breakout-wise, but I am getting nervous.
Honestly, I know it's weird for me to feel this way about this game, but seeing I'm the one that tried to help the Knights become a better team with a few trades, the fact that, like, if they do... Oh my god, why'd you do that? If they do somehow come out on top and end this losing streak, I'm gonna feel, like, a small degree of vindication. Oh my god, the Shy Guy play! He actually showed up!
We'll take it. We'll take it. No
He
more
might not
runs
be on
for
roids, but he still did something. Oh, and we start the inning off with a tag out. Kamek going to first base as Luigi takes the mound. And that's gonna be 2 outs.
Come on. Just get a hit in. No, okay, cool.
That's gonna be 3 up, 3 down for the Muscles yet again, as their team is just struggling to get any real hit string going.
You really are.
I don't know if it's the field or just the improved defense of the Knights. Locke hits it out, but it's gonna get caught by Aiko. Clean glove grab. Kamek up to bat. Critter.
Thank you, Critter.
Sid is up. And Shy Guy for a quick out, and that's going to be in the inning for the Knights. We head to the bottom of the 7th.
We absolutely take whatever we can get there.
Shy Guy up to bat.
Shy Guy, please. Shy Guy, please.
Zidane somehow
Oh,
missed
thank
that
goodness.
dive ball. And that is going to be
Thank
a
you.
base hit for Shy Guy. The weirdest play I've seen yet.
Thank you for
Shy Guy
absolutely
stealing.
whiffing that.
But Riona able to get underneath that, sending Shy Guy back to base.
And you are not going to hear any complaints from me other than the singular out that's been made so far.
That is
Gets
a
down.
clean base hit. And that's now 2 runners on with only 1 out. Critter is up. This could be a game change
Run.
control. It is not quite enough. That's going to be an out. That's going to send the Shy Guy and Toad back to base. 2 outs, 2 on. And the savior for this team is Selfie, the last batter in their order. Can she bring anyone in? Or will this be the end of the inning? We leave 2 batters
Selfie,
stranded.
please. Selfie, please.
Luigi with the fancy pitching right now. And that's going to be a ground roll out to Tiny, and that's going to be an out. As she throws it to first. Sending 2 batters back to the box, or back to the dugout. With no progress.
It's so rough. It's so rough out here.
7 scoreless innings for the Muscles. I know I said that I wanted them to lose this game, but I didn't expect it to be like this.
Yeah.
Foul ball. This is the kind of stuff my team does, where we just go without scoring for innings at a time. Oh, she hits it with the inside of the bat. That's an infield fly. That is definitely gonna... Oh, he jumps over the shell! Holy
Thank
shit, what catch!
goodness. Thank you for jumping that. Thank you for jumping that.
Shy Guy outside of his goddamn mind. The foul... The blue ball is enough, not enough. Or is enough, yes. Sorry, Light Blue Yoshi able to get to base despite the situation he put himself in. And then Shy Guy performed the Zuck. He got that double play.
And this is the one time we love to see it.
Bottom of the 8th, top of the order for the Muscles. Sorry, the Pistard gets a good piece of that, sends it out to the outfield. It gets it down quick enough. Aiko up to bat.
Definitely can't be mad about that one. We hope that Aiko can get a base hit here, setting up Wario very well.
That's a second
The
bobble
makes
for
it
Tiny.
happen.
That is the second bobble for Tiny. This is crazy.
Absolutely, but at the same time, you are not going to hear me complain.
Of course, you're not going to complain.
You were very right about that.
It's like, I wouldn't complain either. Jeez. That's 2 strikes. Luigi throws a special
Wario.
pitch. No, he doesn't. But Wario's caught looking, and that's an out.
At it? Why are you just staring at it?
Ashley is up to bat. 2 on with 1 out. He hits it. That's going to be a base hit. The bases are now loaded. This is the best chance for the Muscles to get a run. Yellow Shy Guy up to bat. If he knocks it on the ground, this could be awful.
You've come through before.
He hits it nice
Yes,
and solid
yes,
to the left outfield.
yes,
the,
yes.
the Ghost knocks over Charlotte. That's going to be a tying run. 1 to 1. It is now tied as the Pistard makes it in
Come on, Garnet. Come on, Garnet. We need to see something here. Don't swing. Don't swing it. It's okay not to swing. Damn it, Garnet.
Oh, he doesn't get the ball because the bananas.
Thanks, fuck. Oh, thank goodness.
But it goes to Zidane, who's going to get 1 out, 2 outs. That's going to be the inning.
That's heartbreaking.
On a solid double play from Zidane to Seed to Kamek. And that is going to end the inning. It's now tied 1-1 going to the top of the 9th. These teams are tied. Probably the next run is going to win. We'll see what happens. Neither team has had a good offensive game today. Tiny with a solid base hit. And that's going to put her on first. As Zidane comes up to bat. Zidane has Cam with Tiny. But not with Luigi, who's the follow-up.
Is our resident dining Kong lover here?
The ball goes across the ground over to Shy Guy. And that's going to lead to an out. Luigi is up 1 on with 1 out. Gets it just far enough to get a base hit. We have 2 on with 1 out as Locke comes to bat. How's it going, Umbra? Welcome to the stream. Locke hits it nice and hard to mid-left.
Catch it. Oh, thank goodness.
Toad gets it, but Tiny is gonna able to get in and score. That's gonna put the Knights up 2-1 in the 9th inning.
This
2
is
outs,
so
1 on. As Magic Koopa Kamek comes up to bat. Big swing, caught by the third baseman, Garnet. And that's going to be the end of the inning for the Knights. The Muscles need to score, or this game is over. The Muscles have only scored 1 run in 8 innings here, so 1 run is definitely going to be really difficult to accomplish. Toad hits it a little too far. Nope, it's fair.
It lands. Critter.
That's going to be a solid base hit for Toad. Critter is up. Critter hasn't gotten a single home run this game. Is it going to change now? It doesn't. It's actually going to be an out.
Oh, no.
And that probably was the last chance to get a clean win here. It's probably going to be a dirty one for Selfie here. If she tries to get at least a base hit, hopefully. She doesn't. It goes to Tiny, and she's going to throw it. That's going to be a double play. That's going to be the end of the game. 2-1 to the Knights. For once, I said something, and the game didn't prove me wrong. Sorry, I'm taking the screenshot of the score here.
You're all good.
I can't believe that. I honestly didn't see this coming. I didn't see the Knights overcoming the 6-win streak Muscles. I thought that was like a pipe dream. I had no idea what actually happened. I am so sorry. But also, good job, Knights.
Hey, you know what? Yeah, you know what? Knights needed a win, and that's a massive win for them. So I can't be too mad.
Yoshi getting credit for that one. That huge 60 points for batting that RBI in. Shy Guy with 80 points. And Toad with 60. Those are like the only people that got over 50-point performances. That's kind of crazy. That was an incredibly low-scoring game. That was a defensive showcase. Anybody who likes defense, that was the game to watch right there. I'm a big fan of defense, by the way. But I also know that those kind of games are really boring for other people. I love seeing people just good at stopping scoring.
and like that's the thing is, I feel like my team is really good at it usually, and obviously the Wilds have been insanely good with it. So yeah, it's some of these games just. It's sad to see some of these games become nothing burgers, but you know, sometimes it needs to happen.
The last time these two teams came to meeting, both teams were at the bottom of the table in their respective divisions. So this is going to be interesting because while the Flowers are at the bottom, they're nowhere near as bottom as the Knights were. Alright, teams are set.
Let's go.
Here we go. Game number... This is 5? Yeah, game number 5. Bows and Flowers. I heavily think that the Bows stand a chance to win this game based on record and how they've been playing. But at the same time, the Flowers have had some interesting games as well, so it's really hard for me to give it completely to the Bows. This could be a very interesting matchup. But don't mind me, I'm just spouting bullshit. Testing? Okay. I just realized I've been going this entire time without even looking to see if my microphone was on. I was about to be shocked if it wasn't.
Don't you love when that happens?
I love when I don't check things before I start, yeah. It leaves me with sudden anxiety when I remember things.
It's such a constant state of calm whenever that happens. There's never any panic, there's never any worry. It's always just calm and reasonable moments.
Oh, of course, of course. Trevor is up to bat. The Flowers starting off really strong with a run, 2 runners on, and no outs still. And then I spoke too soon as the triple play just happened! My God!
Absolutely insane, but Flowers still getting a run in this early can be massively helpful.
God damn! Yeah, exactly. Big Yoshi hits it straight up to Trevor for a quick out. Lightning up to bat.
And just like that, Lightning's out.
And that's gonna be 3 up, 3 down for the flower, or for the bows. You forgot the announcer sounds weird for this game? This announcer sounds just like a baseball umpire. What do you mean?
It's your average baseball one.
It is, exactly. It's the average baseball ump. If you never watched baseball before, but it's
they just scream and yell random things, and it just works. It's fine. What's up, Sean?
Oh! Alright, we got a solid base hit from Toad. 2 outs here as Strago's up to bat. Hits it straight to Blue Yoshi.
That was a very quick up to bat and then just immediately gone.
Yoshi is a menace. Yoshi is not nearly as much of a menace as the Pink Menace is to my team.
I mean, he's named the Pink Menace for a reason.
Yeah, I just always assumed that he was called the Menace because he caused the other team to have issues, not my team to have issues.
So, well, you know what they say about making assumptions.
I know, right? Makes an ass out of me for sure. I'm the world's biggest ass. Trevor with the catch and the double play. That's gonna put the Bows in a bad spot as Yellow Yoshi comes up to bat. Solid base hit. Waka up to bat. Not able to get it out of the infield. That's gonna be the end of the inning. That's gonna be a solid tongue catch by Blue Yoshi to a double play as Riku gets absolutely schooled. Yeah, it was up to bat.
Yoshi takes him down.
Another 3 up, 3 down for the Flowers. We go back to the Bows. Big hit, but that's not going to get out. Is the train going to help here? It does! Oh my
Barely.
god, that's going to be a double for Boo. Sarah's up to bat, a chance to bat in Boo and tie up this game. That's going to be a solid base hit at the minimum. But Boo does not go for third, strangely enough. Pink Yoshi is up. Why is Boo's greatest enemy Sarah? Riku's gonna be able to get that. And that's gonna be the first out of the inning for the Bows. Lightning is up. Also, who's Sarah? I don't even think there's a Sarah in the league. We have a Sarah, but that's not S-A-R-A, that's S-E-R-A. I would hope that pronunciation is different too. I think I've been saying Sarah, not Sarah. But it might not be different enough.
Yeah. It was a misinput.
It was a misinput? Okay. I mean, it's fine. I was like... I'm just doing what I do. I do things like this. Don't mind me.
I'm enjoying. We're all hanging out.
That's gonna be a solid catch by Riku. As we have Lightning and Sarah on base. Blue Yoshi up to bat. Game is tied 1-1. And that's gonna change it to 2-1 in favor of the Bows. 2 runners on, 2 outs. And that catch by Trevor is going to end the inning, but not before the Bows are able to take the lead from the Flowers.
And both teams really need a win here, so because Bows need to keep their lead ahead of the Monarchs, and the Flowers are looking to fight back few spots there from the Spitballs. So
the Monarchs didn't win their match, so the Bows are kind of safe. Even if they lose here, they still maintain their position over the Monarchs. But a win would make them feel a lot safer about it.
Exactly. Where at least for like the Flowers, if they win, then they're 1 game away from the Spitballs, which
more importantly, they overtake the Eggs if they win. Because the Eggs lost. Which means if the Flowers win this matchup, they take over the Eggs' position. Which puts them 1 step closer to getting out of the basement.
Yeah, I mean, when both teams are fairly far behind, or at least like 2 games behind right now, it makes it difficult, but definitely not impossible for them to see a return.
That's gonna be a triple for Yellow Yoshi.
Honestly, I feel like it was possible there for Yoshi to make an inside the park home run just because of his speed.
Yeah, but I don't think he was willing to chance it because you know how the AI is with their running. A little too much, and that's going to get caught by Riku, but that's not going to stop Yellow Yoshi from getting in and scoring. And it's now 3-1 Bows. And that's going to send Toadette off the mound. Daisy is up. She's going to throw some really tricky balls. Blue able to get on base. Sarah is up to bat. Goes over Trevor's head.
Does not work.
Blue going to third. Blue going to home.
Blue going home.
No, it's gonna turn around. It's gonna turn around.
Yeah,
he
just
might be
in time for.
He's too slow to make it in, and that's gonna be an out.
Oh my gosh!
Beaten by the pickle. That is unfortunate for the Bows because now they're out with 2 outs instead of 1.
And now they have just runners right back on second and third, ready to score.
Lightning is up to bat with 2 runners in scoring position. 2 outs on the board. 1 bad hit could be at the end of the inning with no score. Or with only 1 run scored. Oh no, the fireball hits Big Yoshi instead of the shortstop. And that is going to be the end of that inning. Top of the 5th.
They can bat and pitch with special moves, but it's only really the captains that get like the really good special ones. Everyone else just kind of gets an enhanced version of a regular pitch. Toadette getting to base very well there.
Red Toad, solid hit to the outfield. And that's going to be 2 runners on with no outs. Strago is up to bat. But he hits it too far. This goes to Yellow Yoshi. Both Toadette and Red Toad are able to get back to base in time. This is AI versus AI. This is AI versus AI. This is an AI league. The team owners only control who's on their roster and where they're positioned, along with the batting order.
Yep.
Yoshi able to get that jump just in time.
How's it going, Fox?
This is the silliest freaking game so far, and you love it. I'm glad you love it.
I'm chilling. I'm hanging out.
That's gonna be a home run, and that's gonna put the Flowers in the lead. 3-run homer by Riku as it hits the top of the tall wall.
I always love those just because it feels really satisfying when it just essentially just sits up there.
That's gonna lead them to switching pitchers. Birdo's now up to pitch. Gao hits it, goes over pink Yoshi's head. Yellow Yoshi gets hit by the fireball. No move taking advantage of the situation. Daisy is up. The Flowers though with the lead 4-3 with 2 outs. That hit is gonna go out and stay in. 2 runners on, 2 outs. Trevor up to bat. Sends it out to the outfield. That's going to be bases loaded. For Green Toad.
Guaranteed strike here.
The Mark Zuckerberg is a guaranteed strike ball. Can't do anything about it. Does it again.
Strikeout.
That's going to be a strikeout. That's going to be the end of the inning. As Green Toad swings out because of the Mark Zuckerberg ability. It's called the suction ball, by the way. I just like calling it the Mark Zuckerberg because I like using the word Zuck. Don't mind me. I'm a weirdo. Okay.
No, you're fine. But yeah, that was Birdo's best idea there, to just get them out of the inning, make sure that they can like get back under their back on their feet and just try and make the rest of this game better for themselves.
Solid move by Toadette to put Birdo down, and yes, Birdo did just do Green Toad dirty. Also, I love that emote. What the hell? That is perfect.
It's actually from one of my friends who also do extra life stuff, and honestly all of her emotes are just fucking amazing.
That is hilarious. That's gonna be a home run from Titus. Titus slamming his home.
Just like getting go-ahead home runs. Like,
that's another
I think this is
go-ahead as the Bows take the lead 5-4. This game is going back and forth. I kinda love it.
It's definitely the most entertaining game we've had so far.
There's been so many shocking moments this game. Although there was was there a triple play last game that was like mind-boggling?
A bit, yeah.
Well, the last game was like a defensive showcase. Oh, she throws the special pitch. Don't swing at it, Waka. You idiot. You hit it. Yeah, that's an infield fly, guaranteed, and that's going to be an out. And that is going to send the Bows back.
I feel like a lot of the games, though, today have just been defensive showcases. And, well,
the next game is guaranteed to not be that. It's guaranteed to be the most high-scoring game of the night.
This is Bowser versus Wilds, right?
Yeah, it's Bowser versus DK.
Yeah.
You can say laughing your ass off over here. This is a, or I don't know about Steam, but my channel is 18 plus.
Oh, you're fine. I mean, I'm not really 18 plus, but like, I don't care if people swear or anything because it does not matter to me.
Being from New England, it's like firmly locked in my vocabulary. Mark Zuckerberg for another strike.
Is Birdo just gonna? Okay, no. I was wondering if Birdo was gonna do that for every single one.
People need to know we can say fuck.
Did you just say fuck in my Christian Minecraft server? How dare you? How fucking dare you?
Put him down! that is an out. By nice catch by Yellow Yoshi. Setting
That's damn disrespectful in this Christian Minecraft server.
a fan battle. Fuck! My fault, man. I can't freaking believe it. Hope getting his hands on the ball, but Boo is able to get the base beforehand. Daisy is already tired. This is terrible for the Flowers. The Flowers are behind right now. They need their pitcher to hold on.
I mean, yeah, but to be fair, Daisy's done a few, like, her fair share of star pitches, and, like, 5 runs total is not easy.
That's going to be a quick double play. As Trevor is able to get the ball. What happens when they get tired? Their throws become less efficient, and then they want to get tagged out, which just happened. Just got tagged out for Red Toads. Now we got Red Toad on the I can't speak English! Red Toad is on the mound. Chat banner for 5 minutes. Toadette doing exactly what she's designed for. She caught the ball. She didn't have to move.
Mods.
All she had to do was just put her glove up.
Mods, put Cole in Daisy's stocking.
Put Cole in her stocking? Suddenly this man is Santa Claus. I didn't realize the Santa Claus was in Ohio.
See, over the winter, it's cold enough that he just sometimes sets up base here, you know?
I was about to say, you got AC and suddenly you become Kris Kringle. Oh, brilliant double play by Blue Yoshi. That sends the Flowers back. Oh my god, Bows are up. Bottom of the 7th, 5-4 Bows.
I absolutely love Captain Fox because Fox is, like, you can tell, like, that they are so used to being in Blair Bear's chat just by how they speak, and I love it. Because, like, that chat is just so wholesome and so full of good people. Meanwhile, all the rest of us are just like, man, fuck these people, like, fuck these characters. They're all garbage.
I was about to say, then there's me, and I'm a degenerate. I don't even know what degenerate part of the internet you're talking about. Yeah,
Hey,
they
you know
see
what?
it. Evelyn, Sean, yeah, exactly.
I don't mean to call out Jolteon here, but I'm also going to call out Jolteon here. At least you're not thirsting over Tiny Kong, you know?
Send feet picks! Double play!
No. No.
And that's another run for the Bows. What? Who? Just
don't
feet
worry
picks
about
in
it.
general, don't worry about it. Powerball not able to get there in time. As Riku scoops up that ball and ends the inning. Bows still got a run though. It's 6-4 Bows go to the top of the 8th.
We're just here. Some of us are here for the fun gameplay and the wholesome family game of Mario Super Sluggers. And then,
And then there's me, who's running a league of it, and I'm an absolute monster.
Then there's you and Professor Jolteon, who, where, again, Jolteon's just thirsty over, quote-unquote, bacon. I will not let him live that one down. I will never let him live that one down.
Just because Jolteon is a furry doesn't mean anything. I mean, furries are an acceptable member of community now, right?
They are, however, Tiny Kong's your choice?
Listen, all right. There are types. You know, everybody has their type. You gotta legitimately, like, you know, give them a chance.
But still, Tiny Kong? That's your type?
Is there a god? According to this conversation, no.
You have anything and everything to choose from, like, when you just decide to go down that rabbit hole, and you're like, you look at Tiny Kong and you're like, yep, this is the one I'm sticking with. This is the only choice for me. How? Just how?
Just listen, okay? I really can't explain to you, but there is people that are into everything. I mean, you've been on the internet long enough, man. You understand this by now, I would hope.
No, I do understand it. I'm just saying, like, I feel like there's better choices for yourself. Like, raise your standards a little.
Are you implying that Tiny Kong is not, you know, appealing enough to anyone?
I'm just saying there's better choices.
That's what. So you're implying if I had a kid, they chose Tiny Kong into his own. What if your kid is your daughter? What if it's your daughter? You can't get mad? You pick Tiny Kong?
I can still get mad that they're choosing a mid-furry character as their crush.
Then she can kick rocks. Okay. You know, valid. All right.
Listen, it's not the fact that, like, of the kind of character that she's choosing. It's just, like, if you're going to choose a character, make sure it's at least a decent character. Like, make sure it's a good character.
Oh my god. Is it her stats are just not good enough? That's the problem?
There's all sorts of things that just, like, Tiny Kong could just be better in a lot of departments.
Trash stats unoptimal. Her feet are exposed.
Listen, I can't even, like, I know that that's a thing for some people.
And that's the ball game.
If that's your thing, fair enough. But again, there's better choices. There's always better choices, I feel like, than Tiny Kong. Granted, there are also worse choices. But
I feel like things have gotten out of hand.
Thanks, Sean.
Blue Yoshi with the MVP call there. This is wild, by the way. It's the bows keep having, like, either 2 wins and then a loss, or 2 losses then a win, and they keep repeating this pattern. Kinda nuts. All right, let's see where the MVP points came from. How's it going, Phoenix? 100 points, 60 batting, 30 fielding, 10 items from Blue Yoshi. Big points, 100 points. Garnet only getting 20. Or not Garnet, that's Sarah. They both have the ponytail. The flowers kept getting done dirty by the bows. Yep. Great Toad and Strago getting no points for either of them. That is pain. Nobody over 100 for the flowers. All right, that's gonna be the end of game 5 for tonight. One more game. And this one is the biggest game of the night. as we have two heavy offense teams facing off between the Wilds and the Monsters. Is it daytime? Yes, it's daytime Night Cruiser, or daytime Daisy Cruiser for DK. Where's King K at? He's on the rookies. He's their catcher. If your Wii didn't freak itself up 5 years ago, you would have gotten the game. I'm sorry that you didn't get a chance to get the game. I passed a little bit. There she is.
Sorry about that. I had to go clean my cat's food bowl because it wasn't up to his cleanliness standards.
Fair enough.
And so he was freaking out on us.
Fair enough.
On the game, Captain Fox, there may be websites that if you ask me in my Discord server that I can lead you to. That's all I'll say.
We got freaky.
Can...
All right, here we go. Final game of the night. Wild Monsters.
Not the morning.
Once again, the home team. Oh no, wait! This is the home team is the away team is batting first for the first time like the whole night. I feel. I know that's not true. There's definitely other situations, but this is the one time I'm realizing it. Yes, right. I don't pay attention to the game. How do you feel about that?
Fine by me, you know. maybe the AI need to be more entertaining for everybody. Maybe they need to earn their spot as a highlight reel.
That's a 3-up, 3-down right off the bat for the Monsters, as their 3 lead hitters all fail to get on base.
So, highest scoring game, huh?
Yeah, that's what I mean. It should.
It should be, but.
Because, I mean, it looks like that's not going to make
that
it.
Doesn't go far.
That doesn't go far enough, as Paragoomba ends up catching it.
Alright, then.
PD is up.
Oh, absolutely, Sean.
And PD sends it against the wall.
That much better for the Wilds.
You say that now, but Red Critter is up. And for some reason, he's not charging. I don't understand why. Oh, there we go. Bam!
You just need some words of encouragement.
They are not swinging for the fences. They usually do. This is unprecedented. The nose, Yellow Pianta is up. Speedy not going for the run. Bases are loaded for Blue Critter. If he hits a grand slam here, this is gonna be nuts. He goes for a slapper instead, choosing to get a base hit and a couple RBIs. He doesn't get the second one. Red Critter's not fast enough for this shit, and he's out.
That's insane. This is the most calm game I've seen from the Wild so far.
It's a very tame start. Green Shy Guy is up.
Please tell me see a like Green Shy Guy or Monty Mole home run instead. Just to switch things up.
Well, that's going to be Pianta getting in as the Wild now get 2 runs, not having to hit a single home run yet, which is very much unlike this team. And it's not for like lack of the field, because we've seen them hit home runs all over the place in this field.
Oh yeah, the home runs are easy on this field. They just aren't really trying.
And that's going to be the end of the inning, but not before they get 2 runs, and so the Wilds take the early lead against the Monsters. The end of the first. Monsters up to bat now.
Now the question is just, are the Monsters just going to kind of let them have it? Either as far as, like, all of a sudden starting a scoring rally, or just keep the lead.
That's a good question. It does look like the defense of the Wilds is going to be a big problem for the Monsters right now, as that Critter infield is just devastating them.
Yeah, time and time again, that Critter infield has just been shown to be a problem for everyone. We'll laugh if DK gets out here. It's up, and that's a home run.
That's the first home run of the game as DK strikes.
Feels a little bit underwhelming just because I didn't think we'd have to wait to even the second inning to get there, but hey, we're at least here now.
The point is that we made it.
Yeah. And it's really funny to be like, man, it took all the way to the second inning, but when you have so many heavy hitters on both sides, there really should be one just basically right out the gate.
It is a little surprising that we didn't get one really early. Was it me, or did that star pitch move really slow? Also, that's a home run. 2-run homer for Red Critter as the Wilds continue to pile it on. That's gonna be, what, 5-0 now?
Yeah. I guess now the question becomes, do we think we see a, second inning mercy rule?
Not with Bowser at the mound, I don't think.
Oh, yeah. Nope. Okay. Fair enough. I was expecting Yellow Pianta to put a little bit more effort into that one, but hey, fair enough.
They hit it into Hammer Bros' sphere of influence. You just don't do that. Oh, the Critter missing the ball. Rare.
Absolutely rare.
Lulu able to get to base. Barrett up to bat. DK throwing his special pitch. Somehow wasn't a ground ball. I don't even understand what just happened there. Did you just use a star hit to counter it?
Might have.
That's gonna turn into a quick double play.
Yeah.
As Dracula is now up.
Right down the center, but straight to Monty Mole.
He's able to get his little stubby legs under the ball as fast as possible. And caught that ball. Wilds now up to bat again. They have 3 heavy hitters back to back here. Or no, sorry, he's the last heavy hitter in the batting order. Never mind. He hits it nice and far, enough to get to base. Green Shy Guy is now up.
This could be a really quick Mercy. Because they're at the like weak part of the lineup right now.
That double play is going to make it really difficult for them to mercy them. Fiorito is up.
Especially when they need to get through this, like, first part of the, or like this part of the lineup right now, because this is definitely their weaker side.
Well, they only got Irvine left, and that's going to be a run.
Not a double, though. Is he just gonna use 3 star pitches?
He might. He doesn't. No. But the ground ball allows him to put him out. And that keeps the Wild to just a 1 run. There's still 6-0. Huge hit out to right field by Hammer Bro. That looks like we might get a run here.
They're not doing anything.
Well, they got boo balled. They suddenly forgot where it was. That's going to allow the Monsters to score as the Hammer Bro gets a triple. The late boo ball completely screws up the AI. They just stand there staring. Huge item use by Bowser. Didn't know that such a delay could be done. Another strike. Bowser with a slapper, but Critter.
It keeps Hammer Bro in check there.
Just Critter. I stand by my statement. All you need to say is Critter.
Yeah.
King Boo hits it hard, but it's not enough to get out of the field. That's going to be another out. But Hammer Bro might make a run for it. He's going. It's not going to get to the ball in the bag in time. That's going to be another run for the Monsters. 6-2. As the Monsters are starting to put up runs on the board, closing that gap, so this way the Wild can't finish them off. Paragoomba able to get there off of that pow ball. Huge play. Goomba hits it. That's going to be the out, though. Yep. He's not able to get it out of the infield.
That's a homer.
That's gonna be DK hitting a slapping homer right out of here.
5 runs, and then we'd be seeing a Mercy here. But that's still a lot of work that needs to be done. You going for 2? Red Critter up and looking to put it away.
Yeah, I ever do special hits? Yes, they do. They do pitches more often than they do hits, but they do hits sometimes.
And that's a guaranteed strikeout.
That's gonna be the first out of the inning.
Yeah, you very rarely see them do the star hits, but it can be pretty impressive some of the times that they choose to do one.
Yellow Pianta's doing exactly
homer.
what Piantas never do, which is charge swing, and he gets a homer out of it. That's a 2-run homer, making it 9-2.
Down to 3 more runs, and we'd be seeing
We also see
Mercy Warrior.
We also see more star hits from random non-captain players, which tend to just make it so the ball is harder to catch. That's going to be a second out as we head to the weaker part of the Wild's lineup, but it's still 9-2 right now.
Yeah, and like as that shows you, it really doesn't matter because even though it's the weak part of the lineup, these are still very good base hitters, and they're faster characters as well. So you kind of have that double-sided sword there, but or double-edged sword. But Goomba gets the out there, making sure that the inning stops before the bleeding keeps just piling up.
I mean, I personally would have liked to see these, like, the faster characters, the solid base hitters, be speckled between the big hitters. Personally, it's just one big block of power hitters, then one big block of, like, you know, speedy average players.
Yeah, and that's why I tried to like balance mine out as best as I could, because I feel like setting up your like big hitters is so crucial in scoring a bunch of runs, but it's kind of hard to argue with the results that we've seen from the Wilds as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you can talk about results all you want. The Wild have been one of the most consistently scoring teams in the league.
Yeah, and the 9 runs just in this game alone shows it.
That's gonna get Irving onto base. He gets a double. And DK is up to bat. Now. Oh boy, Jinx, you owe me a Coke.
I finished saying it before you were, so
yeah, but I'm the one that said Jinx first.
Is that gone?
That's gone.
Oh, he's trying to make it. Oh, he doesn't.
That's gonna be a 2-run homer as it goes 11-2. Yeah, if they had the extra power from Kemet, it would be even more terrifying.
Yeah.
As Petey is up, a home run from Petey could end this game right now.
A low trage.
They're gonna take that base hit.
Yeah, I do not blame you.
Red Critter is up. A home run from Red Critter would end this game. But it's on the inside of the bat. That's probably gonna cost him the inning. No, not quite.
Oh,
Petey was able to get to base before getting tagged, crazily enough. Yellow Pianta, a home run from him could end the game. And yes, I'm gonna keep repeating this.
Or even just a double. Give us a double.
That's gonna be a single. But he doesn't make it to the base. That's gonna be the end of the inning. As the Wilds are just ever so on the cusp of knocking the monsters out of the rest of this game. The monsters struggling to hold on here.
They're getting one more shot at staying in this game solidly.
They got their 3 best batters up in a row here between Dry Bones, Hammer Bro, and Bowser. They need to get a run or a home run. Something to keep them in this game.
It needs to be significant. They can't just stop at even, I feel like, 2 runs.
That's gonna be a double play. Bowser is up with no one on base. Even if he hits home run, it's only gonna be worth 1. DK with a special pitch. Bowser charges. Bowser hits it anyway. That's going, and that's out.
It. Jumps. He catches it. How does he catch it?
It wasn't fast enough. That's it. It just wasn't fast enough. Wasn't high enough.
That's insane. And like literally the only reason that was catchable was because of the star pitch. Because you know that would have been a moonshot if that star pitch wasn't stopping some of that power.
Blue Critter is up. Could end the game here. And he
doesn't necessarily yet.
Bowser gets Dracula with the strength of God. I didn't realize that Dracula borrowed the strength of Hercules, but he did.
You know what? Fuck it. If Shy Guy gets a home run, then the game's done. Let's go, Shy Guy.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Do it for the people? Do it for the people, Shy Guy? Damn.
That's gonna be 2 outs. Monty is up.
Okay, but Monty Mole, surely home run. Damn it, Monty.
That is a home run in my heart. As the monster's still holding on. The first time that the Wild have been denied a run.
Which is very, very surprising. Butcher kick. I feel like last inning was their clutch. I think that's all they really needed. 19? Let's go, Captain Fox.
Nice roll.
Honestly. And I don't know what you attack the ads more with this sword. And I'm certain classes would just give you a crit on that anyway.
Joe! That 20!
19 followed by a 20. They escaped from the ad warden. I don't think the ad warden needed to be just absolutely decimated like that, but I mean, pop off, guys. Killed it. Yeah, I think you both single-handedly could have done it. Together, that was just overkill. Off the table.
I feel like this is the 7th time we've seen that little. There we go.
You want Goomba? I believe. You might not have hands to actually pitch with, but I believe.
Irvine hits it. It goes over Paragoomba.
I think it actually went under, ironically.
Oh, did it? DK is up. The home run threat is alive again. Wings and a whiff. Oh, what a catch!
Oh my gosh.
What a double play! Holy shit!
The Wild are stopped for a second inning.
What is happening? The monsters could have been playing like this the whole game, and they've just now shown up.
Yeah. And the rougher part is the fact that they aren't even getting runs to, like, bring this game back. They're just keeping it even. keeping the score like exactly where it was.
Because the monsters are struggling to score against this team in general. Sadly enough. With DK off the mound, they might stand a chance, but there's still a critter right there, and that's a double play.
Yeah. They really need a hit to that left side.
Yeah, but DK's not even that bad
Well,
either.
not
He's
like
still
that.
big.
Not like that. All right.
And here we go, bottom of the 8th. We have
Last chance
3
for mercy.
home run threats in a row.
And only one of them needs to actually do it.
And Goomba is not a great pitcher. He's just not,
Yeah, but you
not
actually need to
letting
swing.
loose. Hey, that's
Oh
gone.
yeah,
That's
gone.
absolutely fucking gone.
GG's.
That is it. That's the game.
That's the only mercy we saw tonight.
That's the only mercy we've seen in a little bit.
Really?
Yeah. Also, I just put in the stats wrong. I put the wrong scores for the teams. Don't mind me. I gotta reverse it really quick.
The GG Wilds. Unsurprising win by them. I think that's their like 19th win, if I'm correct.
That is, in fact, their 19th win. You are correct.
That's insane. Out of 24 games, they've won 19 of them.
They've only lost 4 games this season. DK with the obvious MVP. 140 points.
Oh wait, because this is part 1 of week 12. That's right.
Yeah. So it's 23.
Like,
this is game 23.
That doesn't make sense. London.
Oh my god, Slimy stopped the nook out of the ball. You know, that and the monsters like basically underperformed, but a single player got 50 points.
Yeah, that is probably an underperformance of the century for the monsters there, sadly.
Alright, time for us to look at the standings.
Have a good night, Sean.
Alright, here we go. Standings time. So, the Wilds are in the lead, 19-4. The Rookies are now still in second, 16-7. The Muscles, 14-9. Monkeys, 14-9. Still tied, but with the differential in favor of the Muscles. Monsters, 13-10. Fireballs, 12-11. Bows, 11-12. Spitballs and Monarchs, 10-13. Eggs, Flowers, 7-16. And then the Knights got their first win in forever, bringing them to 5-18. Divisional breakdown here. Muscles now lead their division, or I think they were leading their division as of last week. Mushroom Kingdom Conference being dominated by the Muscles ever so barely. The Wild in complete control of the. Did I not get the screenshot? I got the screenshot and then didn't post the screenshot of the first screen. Are you kidding me?
Also, thank you for the hydrate, Rukana Rico.
Don't forget to hydrate. You're made of water. Drink it.
Also, I'm very surprised that you don't know who the Koopa Kids are, considering they're on the box art for Mario Party 5.
Koopa Kids? I know who the Koopa Kids are. I just don't know who Koopa Kid
not the
is.
Not the Koopalings, just Koopa Kid.
Oh, Koopalings I know, because SMW.
Yeah. Yeah.
But anyways, yeah. Knights are at the bottom. Flowers and Eggs, 7-16 right now, both at the bottom. Monarchs, unfortunately, on the cutoff line, with the Bows having a game advantage, it's going to be harder for the Monarchs to overcome that. We are still... We have 9 games remaining. So, still technically nobody's knocked out. Nobody's locked in yet. But the Wilds are 1 game away from securing. If they win, they're locked in, no matter what.
If who wins?
If the Wilds win 1 more game, they have secured their playoff position. There'll be absolutely no way for them to get knocked out if they win 1 more game.
I'm really surprised that it's like now is the time that like they need 1 more win to secure it.
Well, it's because the way that it works, right? So because there's 9 games remaining, right? They need to be overtaken by the team that is at the top of the eliminated column, which right now is the Monarchs. So as of right now, even if the Wilds lost every single game and the Monarchs won every single game, they would still need to overcome a 150-point differential to be able to knock out the Wilds. But because it's still technically possible, the Wilds haven't secured the position yet. But with 1 more win, actually, they would have to win and the Monarchs would have to lose. But if with 1 more win, it'll be much harder for the Monarchs to get back, or at least be able to overcome the Wilds and take them out of the playoffs. So we'll see how this goes. Obviously, we have 9 games remaining in the season, so there's a lot more baseball to be played, but also not a lot of baseball left to be played. So we'll see how it goes. I'll be back on Monday with more of this. Closing statements before we raid.
Really not a whole lot. Just teams really played well today. Like even underdogs like the Knights, they really showed up, showed out. I mean, granted, Wilds did kind of as expected, and so there's really nothing that all notable about it. But I am very proud of my team for sure for how well they've been doing, because we definitely had a rough spot and we're dropping some hardcore ranks, and to be back in a leading spot is very, very nice. And I am very proud of how I built my team to be able to make that happen. So hopefully we can continue to see that.
Nice. Who to raid right now? Life is playing Near Automata. Jinja's playing Carry the Glass.
With Kyle,
Melbert is playing Pal World. JC Nolan's playing Fire Red, Leaf Green, Kaizo. Zella is playing High on Life.
Not gonna lie, I'm very tempted to raid into Kyle and Jinja.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's kind of the direction I want to go. Yeah, let's raid the other stream together situation.
Okay, who do you of the two want to raid into?
I'm gonna raid.
I can raid the other person.
I'll raid Jinja, you raid Kyle, because my stream's smaller.
You're fine. I mean, all viewers are going to go to both of them anyway, so it works out.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
But all right, until next time, or like next week, we will see what happens. And make sure everyone on my channel go check out Chaco on Monday. That way you can see exactly what's gonna be the standings after everything happens on the Monday games.
Those of you who have not checked out Steam Note, you should go follow this man, watch his channel. It is amazing. Man creates quality content. You don't watch the garbage here. I do lots of trash over on my channel. You don't listen to his recommendation. You want to watch him instead.
here's the thing: you say trash, and like any that immediately Captain Fox is going to be interested because Blair Bear's community is just all raccoons. Thank you so much for the follow. But no, yeah, they like just quite literally live in the trash, love the trash, everything. So yeah, never underestimate Blair Bear's community because they are absolutely fucking amazing.
Okay, fair enough. All right, I'm ready to hit the raid button whenever you are.
I believe I am too.
All right, let's send these people on over.
All right, I'm ready.
Right. Goodbye, y'all. Have a great night. Please take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Till next time, peace out. Bye.
Hey, Ginger.